Hotel Black Power, y'all. I had to recently just delete some video footage, so I had to start all over again. But I'll try my best to give y'all what I just gave y'all a little while ago that you didn't get a chance to see. First of all, Black Power Hotel, to all the to the brothers that made their ascensions this week. Excuse me. You know, to not only to those brothers, to all our brothers and sisters who lost their lives in the struggle this week in particular, but as a whole in general, in the battle for our liberation and salvation, or whether it was through black on black, so-called black on black crime or whatever, or through police brutality, or through any type of racial violence. All of it, when you look at the root of it, even black on black crime, the root of it is this albinoid devil who is the originator, you know, of all of these tragedies. Also giving shout outs to brother Steve Coakley Jr., who is trying to make his transition home to Ghana, and his mission over there is to bridge the gap between United Snakes and Ghana, and have our brothers unite from across the waters, which we've been, you know, misinformed and been trained to turn against one another, you know, by this albinoid devil. So go to his GoFundMe page. He's only trying to raise $5,000. You know, he's trying to walk in the footsteps of his father, the great Steve Coakley. So shout out to that brother. You know, to all our brothers and sisters. You know, to our queen, to my queen Shaka Sankofa. To all the brothers, the gods and goddesses, and their queens. What I wanted to talk about today is how it's just a time where we can reflect and give each other some hope, you know, and strength. Particularly, you know, the black family. You know, the nucleus of the black family the moral fiber has to be reignited back into the family structure. You know, we look at our family members as enemies. You know, we have vile hatred for family members because of the self-hatred that we have within ourselves. So, you know, your brother or sister is a reflection of you. But if you hate yourself, you definitely hate the reflection of yourself. So, you know, we got to get out here, man, and embrace our brothers and sisters. You know, tell them that you love them, man, that it's going to be all right. You know, we're giving out food, we give out clothing, you know, and that's what we do, the street law soldiers. You know, we embrace our brothers and sisters. We tell them that we love them, man, you know, because those are our soldiers. You know, those are your brothers, those are your aunts, that's your grandmother and grandfather out there, you know, in those streets trying to battle alcoholism and substance abuse and homelessness, you know, and depression and oppression, you know, and, you know, we've been trained to beat those people up so much, you know, it's time for us to open our hearts back up and open our hearts back up and let them in and give them some hope. Let's help them get off the street. Let's help clean them up. You know, let's help repolish them. Get our soldiers and our gods and goddesses back on, you know, back where they belong at. You know, and you know, we can, you know, because we need them. You know, because they don't have nothing to lose. And I know for a fact that when it all boils down, they're gonna be the ones that's gonna put up those are gonna be the ones that's gonna do the most fighting. Because they have nothing to lose. A lot of them never had nothing, and they'll never see themselves with nothing. So, you know, what the hell? They don't have nothing to lose. They're going to go all out, you know. And that's the mindset that we have to get in. But a lot of us are blessed. You know, some of us hadn't been down the roads that some of us have been. You know, personally, I understand. And this is to my brothers and sisters that's in the struggle, just struggling. I understand, brothers and sisters. I've been out there. I know how it is to be in the drug subculture, to be homeless, to sleep outside, to sleep in laundry rooms, abandoned cars and all that. I know how it is. You know, I know how it is to spend years in prison, you know, and basically being forgotten about. You know, no visits, no letters or anything. You know, when you know, in my case, some of my best friends that I looked at as family turned their backs on me, turned me in as well. They were with me and turned me in, and then turned their backs on me. A lot of them left town in fear, you know, of retaliation and all of that. You know, but you know, that's past tense now. You know, it's just a lesson learned. You know, but I'm saying that to let you brothers and sisters know. I know, you know, what you're going through. You know, I know how painful it is. You know, because a lot of y'all don't want to be out there for real. You really don't. You would like to have a decent life. You know, you would like to eat a hot meal. You would like to be in a hot tub of water. You know, watch TV and things of that nature. You know, things that a lot of us take for granted. It's a luxury to you all now. It's a dream, you know, and I don't take it for granted, you know, and you know, like I said, my heart goes out to you, you know, but you got to put some work in. You got to brush yourself off. You know, you got to stand up. You know, stand up, you know, and be counted. You know, also to all my comrades, you know, brothers and sisters that's in my circle, you know who you are. I really don't have to name you, you know, I'm riding with you, you know, I'm a rider to the end. You know, for those who know me, those who have known me throughout the years, you know how I roll. I'm a ride to the end, you know. You know, and I want to just let the sellouts know, the coons, you know, that you know, we believe in sounding the horn one time, and that's the horn for you to make your mind up of what side you want to be on. You know, and it's, you know, and if you haven't made your mind up, you know, we're gonna make it up for you. You know, it's not, you know, because we can't continue to keep on letting you all sell us out. Cornell West, Al Sharpton, Tavis Smiley, Eric Michael Dyson, Clarence Thomas, Stephen A. Smith, Charles Barkley, Don Lemon, Stacey Dash, Raven Simone, and the list goes on. Terrence Howard, Taraji P. Henson. You know, the list goes on and on and on. You know, that you continue to infect the babies and poison the community. You know, with your involvement and participation in the destruction of the minds of our babies with a lot of these TV shows and a lot of these movies, you know, and a lot of times you're not standing up, you know, against the forces of evil, you know. So, you know, you're gonna get dealt with, you know, because and this is the thing, you know, which I struggle on trying to understand. You have no problem in attacking me or critiquing me or finding some fault in me, but the devil, these albinoid devils, you find no fault with them. You sleep with them, you let them sexually violate you, you know, for money or for a part in a movie, you know, or acting job or doing a commercial. You physically let them sexually violate you, you know, for the purpose of financial gain, and you say nothing about that. You know, I can't see how you all glory in your own destruction. It's very hard for me to fathom that. You know, and you know, to you sisters, stop selling yourselves out. You walk around looking at the black man like he's a poison. That's your other half. You know, you use every excuse in the world, you know, to not implement or not help raise the black man up to where he's supposed to be at. You know, it's you that make us. You know, you bring the best out of us. You know, stop using excuses, you know, and using our downfall, you know, for an excuse to lay with the animals. These motherfucking albinoid motherfucking creatures. You know, stop using excuses. You know, plug back into the black family structure. You know, get back with the black gods. You know, and you brothers, you know, keep your hands off these queens. You know, and don't take the frustration that the crackers putting on you out on the queen. You know, take care of your children. You know, be a man, be a father, stand up. You know, stand all the way up. You know, put the blunt down, put the drinks down. You know, put the Xbox down. You know, stand straight the fuck up, man, and man up. You know, you want some respect, but you're not doing anything respectful. You know, and it's time to put an end to this bullshit, man. You know, it's enough of that fucking around. It's enough of that playing. It's enough of that turning each other out and fucking each other around, man. It's time to stand up. It's time for everybody to man and woman up. You know, because whether you want to accept it or not, we're going to have to fight this cracker. We're going to have to fight this cracker. It's inevitable. War's inevitable. A lot of us gonna lose our lives in this process, me included. You know, 50 years from now when we're gone, you know, I don't want to see my grandbabies and great grandbabies in concentration camps on the count because I didn't want to fight. You know, no, that's not gonna happen. I refuse to not let that happen. You know, I'm gonna fight to the end. You know, and then a lot of us hide behind that religion. You know, these books, these Bibles and all this shit. That shit is not gonna save you. When FEMA, when these motherfuckers, CDC and all these motherfuckers come running through your house, you know, taking your babies, you know, and these children to these motherfucking camps. You know, none of that shit's gonna help. You know, we've been waiting thousands of years for somebody to come back and save us. It hasn't happened yet, and it's not gonna happen. We got to get out that motherfucking spookism and that fairy taleism. It's not going to happen. The white man is not going to change. He's been like this for the last 500 years. The same exact white devil, albinoid, mutated motherfucking recessive gene, pig, savage motherfucking cracker. It's not going to change. You know. But, so we gotta man up. We gotta be willing. We gotta be willing, without curling your stomach up, to take the head off of this motherfucker. If you want your babies to survive, it's just that simple. Stop being selfish and just thinking about yourself. You know, think about your great grandchildren. Think about 80, 100 years from now when you're long fucking gone. You know, let's fight for their freedom. Let's fight to make sure that they are liberated. That they take their place, they take their rightful place back on the motherfucking throne, like we did in Kemet. If we did it once, we could do it again. We created the greatest civilizations on the planet that can never be redone. But we can rule again. You know, give our babies this chance. Give our babies a chance. Even if you too trifling to stand up. You know. And then, you know, you'll continue, you know, to buy this white man's, to buy all his motherfucking clothes. You got his shit wrapped around your ass. Helly Hansen. You know, Nikes. You know, jeans, Levi. You got all that motherfucking shit on that cracker got. You know, but you call yourself holding it down, being a motherfucking soldier. That's not being a soldier. That's being a motherfucking hoe. Because when it comes to defending your babies, you ain't nowhere to be found. Just like when you get out here, you put in all this work, taking the life of your brother, then you go to court and say yes sir and no ma'am. You don't even say that to your own mother. That's some coward ass nigga. You know, all the motherfucking bitch come out you downtown. But you ride or die motherfucker, you know, to your next door neighbor. You put terror in their motherfucking lives. You know, but when the motherfucking cracker pull up and get out the squad car, you spread eagle, bent over like, you know, you waiting on him to put his motherfucking penis in your ass. Come on, man. I'm not buying that shit no more. That fake gangster shit. I'm not buying it no more. And I know some of y'all gonna get mad as a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Cause I'm telling the motherfucking truth. You can take it how you wanna take it. You know, our babies out here dying on account of this motherfucking bullshit. You know, little children being buried in the ground. You know, I've been working with these youths for 12 years, man. You know, this the 11th baby that I've seen go in them fucking ground, man. Cause I'm out here in the community. I'm out here feeding the homeless and clothing the brothers and sisters. You know, I'm not one that do a lot of talking. I'm not for that. I'm not for all that rap and shit. Cause a lot of y'all that sit on social media, y'all do all this motherfucking talking, all this motherfucking, you know, riding on the cracker shit. You know, but then when you're off the camera, you ain't doing a motherfucking thing. You ain't doing shit. You know, you just as bad as a motherfucker that sleep. Get out here and do something. See, a lot of times y'all plug into other people and y'all give them thousands of hits because a lot of y'all just want to hear some good shit. But when people come on and ask you to participate, you motherfuckers, you know, you can't find you motherfuckers. You don't answer your phones and none of that shit. That's how I know a lot of y'all full of shit. In this so-called conscious community is what I'm talking about. You know, so that's another reason why when you take some of these brothers that's out there that's sleeping, you brush them off and feed them and wake them up and dust them off, they become some of the most committed motherfucking soldiers on the planet. You know, and they ready to put in work because they back to they functioning on a high frequency. They function on a God level. They can see. You know, like the record said, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. You know, like I said, you know, in any war, you gotta get rid of the toms. You gotta eliminate the toms and then you go to your enemy. You know, we need some soldiers. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed to my channel. You know, Black Pile, keep on banging, y'all. Cause I'm gonna keep banging. I'm gonna bang on this motherfucker. You know, I'm gonna ride on this cracker till it's over with. You know, he's taking too many of my people out. You know, too many of my personal relatives, my great grandfathers and great grandfathers. You know, I'm riding for them. You know, my mother and father-in-law, my father, even my mother who's still in physical form today. I'm riding for her too. You know, because a lot of us, regardless of your ideology or your religious or spiritual beliefs, you know, I can work with anybody from any religion or any train of thought or ideology. If you understand who your enemy is, if we got that understanding, then we can work. You know, we can put in work. But if you still thinking we all one color and all this old motherfucking, you know, is only one race and all that rainbow shit, we can't work. Get the fuck out, get the fuck away from me. You know, because you just as bad as the enemy. You know, so, you know, I just want to, give my brothers and sisters some hope, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's stand up, man. Come on, let's put some work in, man, and save these babies, man. You know, and so we can have some liberation and salvation, man. Let us go away from here when we make our transitions, man. You know, that we've done what we're supposed to do, man. We gave it our best. You know, and shout out to my man, Soldier Tupac and his moms. Appreciate you, God, for the music. I'm let y'all reflect for a second while the music is playing. Just to think, be thankful. And like I said, I always say, if you want to shed tears or just reflect on some stuff, people you miss, things that you would like to do, things you would like to see. Because I know everybody would want to see liberation. I'll give you this time, y'all. Love my brothers and sisters, man. I love you. I love y'all. We can make it. We can do this. And I always ask the ancestors and the Creator, man. Give me strength. Give me strength. That I may say some things that can, light a fire. To inspire you to stand up, to stand straight up. And make the decisions. To fight for our liberation. Because we need you. We need you. As I'm looking at you now, I need you. We all need you. Let's teach these young men to stand straight up. Be fearless again. Be warriors. Because it's in you. It's been passed down in your DNA. Teach these queens to be queens. Sisters, go in those history books. Look up at some of the greatest queens that ever existed and how they function. How they defeated male armies. And some of the greatest inventors. Those hairstyles that y'all got, those braids and stuff go back, millions of years. Teach these sisters to be queens and goddesses. Because they beautiful, man. Black is beautiful. Young brothers like this brother. Brothers like him who refuse to give up. No matter what happens, refuse to give up. Black Power, rest in power to this is my father. One of the greatest men I ever knew. Straight soldier. I know the music got touching your heart, it's touching your chakras. I know it is. You don't have to fake, if you just want to think and go into your head, go into your soul, breathe, exhale, reflect back on some of the good things, even the bad things, people that you miss. Think about that you're still here, be joyful that you're here, stand up, be righteous, Once again, rest in power, brother Tupac. You still here. You still here. You right here with us now. Black Power.